The moment we've been waiting for, Mick Fanning back on the bowl as he takes on Kanoa Igarashi, world number one in glassy, buttery conditions. I think for a lot of Kanoa's young career, Mick was owning that number one spot on the leaderboard, and boy, how things have changed. There's the yellow jersey streaking down the line. Igarashi frames up a top turn wrap. Nice clean surfing off the bottom. Carves it again. Now the wave is changing shape, but a great start out of the gates for world number one. Nice clean footwork. Looking really patient, stalling off the tail, now springing off the lip line. Maybe one more move for Kanoa, and he's looking to shut it down. Stays on his feet for a solid finish. And remember that competitive headspace that he lived in for so long. Kanoa's start, Bugs. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a solid start by Kanoa. 6.33, and the yellow jersey. He had the inside on Mick on that one. Mick had paddled for the one before, and this finish here is amazing. Look, he's completely off. He's done. And an instant recovery. Just could have made a little bit of difference, maybe that 0.33.
Cool to see how high he went off the lip there and still was able to change gears and drive it back into the power source. Yellow is looking great on Kanoa Igarashi.
It really is. I mean, look at him go. I love that every year we just see a more improved Kanoa Igarashi, and it's incredible to witness, really, to see how much he's grown.
We've got Kanoa sitting really deep, but he doesn't have priority. We'll see if he gets a free ride here. Sneaks in that tight jam under the lip. Throws that tail towards the beach, stumbles on the rotator. Check this out, how deep Kanoa was taking this wave under priority, Bucks.
Yeah, he was nearly way up there by Rincon. He had to really get down the line here. And he gets around this section here and then goes for a big progressive move to try to seal the deal. And in the bowl, if he just got around that next section, he would have been in for a huge score, Joe.
He did all the hard work. Look at that, foot disconnecting from the board. I thought he had it here, and then...
See, he's got to move, he's got to go now, but his board's still pointing towards the beach, and it hadn't really found the groove. The fins hadn't connected.
Interesting fall for Kanoa. 6.33 was this opener. Mick wasn't concerned about Kanoa's wave. He wanted to get this one. Nice lively Mick Fanning hack to start. Around the corner, draws that rail back into the power source. Out in front again, twist and wrap. And now Fanning will have a bit of downtime. He worked out the perfect board with Darren Hanley years ago for the Bells Bowl. As he's driving into that oncoming section, well-read wave for Mick, and Fanning blows the tail out.
Wow.
The state of Victoria erupts. And just the sound of those cheers reminds us why Mick Fanning calls this place his second home. A guy that seems to always do the right maneuvers at the right time, and comparing that to Fanning, Laura.
Yeah, this was just classic Mick. He got this nice bowl section. That's his big, big carve we're used to seeing. And yeah, I mean, those turns, he's been doing them since he first came down here when he was skinny little Grom.
It's so special to see a guy like this in motion on the bowl again. I mean, 2018 final, I thought that was it. It's such a treat to see that rail still engaged, still knows which waves to be on. Fanning finishing that one out, and the crowd eating it up. Bugs, it's such an amazing feat to see a guy who's 40, has been out of this arena for a few years, step up like he just did.
Well, this is a blessing for Mick to have a day like this, because he's been waiting for something special. He had a bit of a bad start the other day when it was really small, and this is pure Mick Fanning. He might have said that he might have been out there, he might have been making babies and having another life, but I'll tell you, I've been seeing him surf at Snapper. He is still red hot, as good as ever, and he's just showing it on this wave here.
And he's out there every day, isn't he? Early, pretty much every day.
Oh yeah, he surfs a lot.
Loves an early surf.
So cool to see the rhythm and form. He loves going as fast as he wants to go.
We'll see what the waves are doing. If it gets bigger, I'll obviously go bigger. But if it is this size or a bit smaller, I might stay on the same board. But I don't know, I'm just going to go home and review my clip with Botsy and just go from there.
And now he's giving himself expectations. That was a crucial win for Morgan to get into rhythm this year. Getting past world number 2, Baron Mamiya. Hang on a second. Fanning comes around the corner. Big controlled blowtail. Deep bottom turn right into a wrap. Nice clean roundhouse. He's already taken the lead off Kanoa after that first turn. Now he's really trying to put pressure on world number 1. Fanning going the distance. He shuts it down.
Wow. That was just absolutely incredible.
He's had a bit of time mentally to think about this comeback. Bugs, what'd you think?
Oh, another great ride by Mick. That was an amazing turn and showing some progression there. Definitely not some old bloke out there, Joe. He is surfing unbelievably well in this heat. And, you know, as Laura said, you know, when he gets in that mode, you know, he's the first out there in the morning. You know, he's not just down here cruising going, well, I'll take the wild card and I'll just turn up from the heat. When Mick puts his mind to it, he's going, okay, I'm here. It's Mick Fanning at the bowl, and this is an amazing showpiece of one of the greats.
That turn was just insane. So low, another big, just incredible wrap by Mick there. But yeah, like you were saying, Bugs, he actually said the other night at a little event here at the contest site that, you know, he wished sometimes that he could be more like Parko and just like be relaxed, not have to go for the early, but when he's in the event, he just has to be on.
So now 1740, Kanoa with priority. Fanning is sitting right on the spot here underneath him, looking to better a 6.67. The wild card's in motion. Connects off the top, deep off the bottom, crushes the next section. Blast to tail slide. Fanning's on fire. Recovers that roundhouse as the wave starts changing gears. 4-time Bells champ. 7-time finalist. Is now looking to shut this one down, and he is finally feeling the heat of a long ride at Bells Beach. How rare was it to see Mick grab his legs in his career? I mean, he's one of the fittest guys in the world. He's definitely felt that one in the first few minutes, Bugs. With his young family, and they've got to be so proud. Laura, how about this wave?
Yeah, and he's got the X on the back of his jersey for Xander there, and yeah, I feel like for Mick right now, he just wants to surf. Look at that progression, throwing the tail, absolutely amazing. And yeah, just love this leg burner. It's making me feel a bit better about myself. Ooh. Cramp.
Wow, that really is. He's really feeling that. That's just more than a burn. He's feeling a bit of a cramp there. Or
he's finally feeling the dad bod.
But look at the surfing this guy's doing. This is so remarkable.
Just over 11 minutes on the clock. Fanning still with the lead, and Kanoa, world number 1, wants to hang on to that yellow jersey. Igarashi looking for a solid start on this wave. Hard off the bottom. Nice connection right off the lip. Chasing down a layback hack. Solid so far for Igarashi. Late to that point, but still in total control. His best start to this matchup against Fanning. Kanoa's got to reset. Remember, he's fighting for a world title this year. What do you think here, Bugs?
Yeah, there's a great ride by Kanoa Igarashi. This second move here, he does a classic layback and then keeps the speed. This is a really difficult section. That can bounce you so easily at Bells. He was a bit late, as you said, to get there, but he got the job done. Yeah, just a really solid ride there by Kanoa. And then he just gets a little bit more here. Takes it through the shore break.
Yeah,
and
bit down the line, I think. You know, he got this, had to do a bit of racing in between, but this was his best turn, the carve here. Big layback, jam. Tweaking that knee in, so incredible.
And then what we've been breaking down all day, and then comparing it to Mick's start out the back, Bugs.
yeah, Mick again on fire and a good the second wave.
Everything's just so centered under his feet, then getting down to a kind of a mushy part of the wave. He hit it as hard as he could. He's going to go for it. Fades deeper to set up that first turn. Pushing hard off the bottom. Nice easy tail drift. punches out the board, going for a wild reverse.
See, look at that. There's a bit of chop on that nor'easter has come in again. It's only light, but, you know, it's just enough to chop this up a bit, this first wave.
This was Kanoa's last. He's fighting for a 6.85, Laura.
Yeah, surfing's so good, and then obviously went for the progression.
Crowd's getting even louder because Fanning's approaching the bowl. Extending the bottom turn, bigger section there. Driving all the way around, roundhouse, cut back.
Wow.
Fanning gets the finish. He's already had the hearts of all the Victorians in this amazing state in Australia. And he'll just keep winning him over, turn after turn on the bull bugs.
A bit of a face slap, and then he had to watch this right behind him. Clean Big Bell's face, and Mick just goes to absolute town.
The transition of maneuvers are just incredible. He's showcasing why he's won this event 4 times and has been more consistent at it than anybody else in the last decade. Kanoa's going to lock into this bomb. World number 1 on the windup. Just forces the fins out. He's so good at that. Perfect carve, nice placement there. Digs in a bit deeper off the top. Dealing with those ribs in the face, fins will actually dislodge for a moment. And now off the bottom again, he'll jam that one shut. A little bit of passion and fire out of Igarashi with now 90 seconds to go, Bugs.
Wow.
This is important for world number 1. Needs an 8.94 now, Bugs.
Yeah, and he gets right up over the lip line. There's huge commitment on that first turn. And another carve down. I tell you what, it's a well-surfed wave and a difficult face with a lot of chatter on this wave, Joe.
So much bump on that wave.
Oh my gosh, look at this, and he gets a strong finish too. This will be a good score. Oh yeah, that's a...
He did so well to stay on his board there, but it just didn't have that clean face Mick's had on his 8.77. So yeah, this is in the judges' hands now, guys.
A guy that works so hard to be in the position that he is in today. As we'll run out of time, Igarashi letting go of all that passion.
Wow.
He had a severe comeback to climb. Last one in for Igarashi, an excellent score, an 8-point ride, not enough. Fanning takes out world number 1.
Wow. What a heat.
Big one there for Australia. A huge one there for the Fanning family. The wild card chasing a 5th bell here in 2022.